Okay, here's hoping this works. Wrong one. Alright, gonna throw up a quick review for Solve and Ignatius here. Not that they asked me to do this, but just because Solve is chasing Warlord and seems to be that I don't get to see video of him very often, so I wanted to look over this and maybe see if I can do something. So doing a single sword first to 10. So Solve on the right, Ignatius on the left. Okay. So reverse wrap to the hand. Testing that. Okay. So let's back this up here and see what happens. Okay, so he's got a cross fake stab. He's coming in very linear, but his extension is really explosive here. So Solve is squaring a little bit, and you can see the weight is starting to, he's starting to. Why is this not working? Whatever. Anyways, you could see he had a lot of the weight there on his knees as he's dipping in, coming for this reverse. Iggy retreats and is looking for the high cross. Or retreats his hips a little bit. Retreats his guard and is looking for the high cross. Outside fake. Coleman squares his shoulders here a little bit. So he goes from a more relaxed position to the moment that fake comes up, he squares it, he rolls his shoulders in and basically turns himself to a bit of a pocket. Now he gets a lot of the block there, but doesn't quite get all of it, and that's a really good take there. That is going to be mitigated by just looking at your foot position, right? Because as well, getting wide, having your weight back, being on your heel. So if you see right here, you're trying to lean away, and you've already kind of been hit here. But because of the fact that you've kind of sacrificed your position, you've sacrificed your ability to move effectively by not getting offline, rather just trying to lean and push. Because it's not that Iggy threw necessarily a great stab, and this is not to knock his attack here, but it's this very forward motion with a little bit of the hand rotation coming in, right? But as you can see, his knuckles are still mostly pointed towards the ground. There's not a whole lot of rotation here. He stabs for center mass. He's leaned forward real far, so he's really just expecting this to land and to be the thing that gets him the win here. So try and keep your weight a little bit more balanced. Don't just try to get the hard push, right? And especially with the body language that he's using here, where he's getting low, and he brings his shoulders forward real hard. So just watch out for that and use that as an opportunity to get offline, because he's likely going to be reaching real hard. Good trade there, good setup, using the left hand, which he's probably not as practiced fighting against. That's just a bad trade, unfortunately. I think you did the right thing here with, you got the block high, but he's already anticipating that low attack. And what might be the play here is either one, block over the same way that he's doing for your shoulder, or hold your guard, because he's going to try and just dive on you and get close. It's cold outside, right? You've got the inside lane, you've got the setup, wait for him to overextend, and then just throw that chop or flat wrap down the line into the arm, rather than trying to get the block and then throw a long wrap for a secondary or tertiary position. Otherwise, solid work there. Honorable call from both of you. Sometimes the answer is just throw the money. Okay. You're not stepping with this, which is leaving you out of position. Hair blocks are definitely fun. I do them too. But it's position as much as it is anything else. Iggy's going to close. Okay. Super honorable take. There you go. That's exactly what I want to see. It's beautiful.
Dude, you've been counting.
I haven't been counting. I'm sorry. I think it's 40.
All right, let's see the left hand here. I think that was you just brought your, I think your elbow drops below your hand a little bit here. Oh, yep. He's just looking for that early hit and trade, and because your elbow comes out just a little bit beforehand, you lost that. But that's not bad. That's, you know, it happen to anybody. That one, I don't know why you're going to go for that. I feel like you feel like money is your best win condition, but Iggy's been blocking it out a lot of the time. What I'd love to see you do is evolve off of the hi T'Challa, is evolve off of the money into a fake to attack the inside arm or attack his cross shoulder. So this one looks like he's in your head here. Little fake. His hand doesn't really move out of position hardly at all. So he gives a little circle. Notice how his hand comes inside, but his blade stays tipped out. Right? All you have to do is just that little bit of block movement that you're doing, and it opens it right up.
Yep.
Good patience, but unfortunately just a bad situation there. Nice. How it needs to be done. That's good shit. Get him on the back foot. Don't let him just choose the engagement all the time. Yep, and there's that stab again. He gets his shoulders low. Oop, no, not faster, slower. Circle feint outside, really deep step. And as well, you can see here his wrist is already bent and kind of extended, so like there's only so far that he can go to stay on. He unfortunately catches you stepping back, but notice how squared up your shoulders are, and the fact that your hand is retreated back. So if you can, main things that seem to be the takeaway here are going to be, remember, project the guard out. If you can, move off of that line.
That's 10.
Move off of that line. What did I just click? Oh, good lord. Shush, no. Move off of that line. Project your guard out and forward, and just catch him trying to force a situation. Like, you're not You're not doing bad. I think there's just a couple of things here that like it looks like it was a hot day, hot and humid day out. You guys are probably tired, and he's just kind of getting to abuse that a little bit. So not a bad showing here. Like I know you know what you're doing. I think maybe it's I don't know if you get out very often or not. So I don't know if this is like tiredness combined with a lack of like recent activity. You know whether you've gotten to go out and participate very much or not, or how you're feeling. But like there's some things you do really well here, and then he just kind of gets you on a few things where you're maybe out of practice on that, or maybe have kind of just like let that skill set fall to the wayside a little bit. That's not just you, that's all of us. But overall, like this is a really good jumping off point if you do just a couple of things here differently, such as like the guard projection, making sure you don't square up your shoulders, and then work on your feet being a little more active. You know, maintaining a little bit more lateral control, keeping him from getting those straight on setups that he's looking for. I think you start to do really well. So hopefully this doesn't bug you that I made this, but yeah, just hope this helps.